Ooh.
Show him, Deiron.
Eating ice cream.
Oh.
Got his dog eating some damn Walmart ice cream.
Hey, I ain't mad at that.
Too.
He don't know that dog is lactose intolerant.
He gonna have a hell of a night tonight.
Cleveland! This is for you!
Gonna be them silent killers tonight.
Yeah.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious. All right, but we got a number Fumbled the Bag. Arizona at LA, Monday Night Football, part of Super Wild Card Weekend. I'm going to roll it with the sound.
Rams pressure is picked up. Kyler! Did he get rid of it? It's intercepted! It's David Long!
One more time. Man.
Pathetic.
Yo.
He winced it.
And I like Kyler Murray, but bro,
I do too.
You fumbled the bag right there.
On,
you cannot do that. That is unacceptable. Playoff game, no playoff game. Like, just take the safety, if anything. Come on, bro.
Take the safety. But it was just a mirage. They didn't show up. That team acted like why are we here?
Nah, they didn't show up. But you can see it over the second half of the year. The Cardinals.
I was just about to say, yeah, you just saw that shit. Yeah, second half of the year, man, they were done. They was dead man walking.
Yeah.
Seems to be their MO. They start off strong.
Yeah, I'm glad you said that.
That is
definitely
they got to figure something out real quick.
That is definitely their MO.
Is it Cliff? Do he need to go ahead and fall off the cliff, or do they keep him?
He need to get kicked off the cliff.
Nah, you gotta stay with him. It's just you gotta get over the hump now. Now it's that.
But bro, this was supposed to be your year. So you started out what 7-0, 8-0. I don't even know what it was.
Yeah, 7 or 8-0. It was one of those. Yeah.
After you started that fast, but preseason, I don't think any of us had the Cardinals going far.
Yeah, you know the preseason. You know the preseason.
Well, that's preseason.
But the preseason prediction and what you actually do are two different things.
Absolutely.
No,
yeah.
Because what gets you fired is when you don't meet your expectations.
Well, then if that's the case, Stefanski should be fired. Because we had. Well, I know. I see it.
Can we leave the Cleveland Browns out of this, please?
We can't leave the Browns out of this.
Yeah.
This is a Cleveland podcast. I'm sorry.
You mean Sean Payton should be fired then?
Who?
Sean Payton should be fired then.
He lost his quarterback in game.
Stop it, BJ. You're missing the point. You know what? Forget it. Just
no. Time out. No. Yeah, B did miss the point. However, Sean Payton got capital. I'm sorry, he got capital.
You only as good as your last game, dog.
No. Sean Payton got capital. Well, if that was the case, wait, time out. If that was the case, Bill Belichick should have been fired last year.
Nah, he wasn't expected to go far either. But
it don't know. Time out. You got the GOAT coaching. Yeah, give me us four idiots out here, and I'm gonna make something happen.
Whoa! They got overhyped because of that 6-game win streak. But at the beginning of the season,
no.
Did they get overhyped?
Yes.
Yeah, they got overhyped.
No,
they got overhyped. Oh yeah.
Who you talking about? The
Patriots. Yes.
The Patriots this year.
No, that's what I'm saying. The Patriots this year did what I thought they were going to do. I thought they was gonna have a. Listen, all they was gonna do is Mac Jones don't lose us the game, hand the ball off, defense play good D. That's the Patriot way.
I got you. No, I got that.
Yeah, but
we're talking about the previous year.
We had them ranked in the top 5. We thought they were going to win the division. Buffalo was falling a little bit. And
Who had them
they
ranked in the
got
top five?
smacked around in the playoffs like they didn't belong.
Who had them ranked in the top five?
Oh no! When the Patriots went on that win streak, if you
We
look
had
on the
them in the top
sports
five.
shows,
But that's my
the Patriots
point.
were in the top 5.
Right, but that's my point. That's just like when the Patriots went on like they were on like a 7-game win streak.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's what
You're
we're saying.
right. Exactly. No, but my point is, and you're right, that's what the Cardinals went on a 7 or 8-game win streak.
Right.
And we were all like, damn, Super Bowl.
Right.
Cardinals defense, they did lose DeAndre Hopkins.
No. People
So
were saying
no.
People were
See,
saying. Super
okay,
Bowl
well, let's
Cardinals.
move the conversation. You can't bring that up, man. Everybody, it's a war of attrition, man.
Because
I mean, that's a big
what the
deal.
stats were, they were 8-2 with him and like 3-5 without him. So,
That's a big deal.
It's a war of attrition, man. It's football, bro. I'm sorry. It's just a war. It's a war of attrition.
I get you. I hear you.
It's a war of attrition, man.
I got you.
And I don't want nobody giving Tom Brady breaks. Man. You the GOAT, make it happen.
I agree. Yeah, I hear you.
All right, so perfect segue. Super Wild Card Weekend, y'all. So, biggest takeaway. What was your biggest takeaway from the slate of games that we had in this opening round of the playoffs? Deiron.
That Cincinnati can go to the AFC Championship game. I'm sorry.
Okay.
That was my biggest takeaway. The way they played the Raiders at home, the way that offense plays, the way that defense gets after the quarterback, the way that defense plays. I mean, Cincinnati going to make it to the AFC Championship. It's going to be a rematch between Kansas City and Cincinnati. That's my biggest takeaway. And 49ers, as much as I hate to say it, is going to get blown out by the Packers. Great rivalry game. It's crazy that we get 2 rivalry games in 2 weeks in a row. We have 49ers and the Cowboys, and now we got 49ers and the Packers. Unfortunately, the Packers are going to do their job, unlike the Cowboys cowboying, and they're probably going to blow the 49ers out because 49ers can't throw. You're going to have to be able to throw against the Packers, and they can't throw. My biggest takeaway, Cincinnati's for real.
Cincinnati
Can I go second? Can I go second?
Go ahead.
Okay. And mine going to be real quick, too. I'm backing the great doctor on Cincinnati making it. I'm backing that all day.
Unbelievable.
Well, it's Dr. Great, right? Yeah, great doctor. So, yeah.
Yes, sir.
So I'm backing him on that. However, the biggest takeaway from this, and I know the great doctor don't want to hear it, but you got to hear it. Odell Beckham Jr.
Wow.
Making plays, man. I know you don't want to hear Cleveland talk, this, that. I get it. Listen, I understand it. But for me, watching that game, I'm looking at Odell like, damn, won't that look good in a Cleveland Browns jersey right about now? Right. So for me,
game.
Huh?
You watched the game. You seen that defense double team Cooper Kupp.
That's fine. I don't listen.
I mean, okay. So if you double teaming somebody, who's going to be the beneficiary, right?
That's fine. Here's the thing.
I'm not trying to take anything away from OBJ. I'm just saying they double team Cooper.
The fact that you saying that I'm not trying to take anything away, you're taking something away. So again, my biggest takeaway was just seeing Odell Beckham Jr. out there doing what he does, making plays. And to me, everybody, Cleveland, we just got to – well, anyway, yeah, we should have egg on our face, but that's neither here nor there.
We do have egg on our face.
To me, that was the biggest takeaway. However, I'm going to still get back to Cincinnati because I like Cincinnati. But Cincinnati is going to lose to Buffalo. Because if you look at it, Buffalo is probably playing the best ball right now. Don't get me wrong, Cincinnati had a great game.
They're not playing Buffalo. They're playing Tennessee.
Talking about in the AFC Championship game.
Thank you, sir.
Buffalo going to beat KC?
Absolutely.
Is that what you said?
I picked Buffalo to beat Dallas. I picked Buffalo to beat Dallas in the Super Bowl.
So he got to stay with it. He got to stay with his pick.
But no, it's not even a matter of me staying with my pick. Buffalo is rolling right now. And I think the only quarterback that can go into Arrowhead is Josh Allen and get that dub.
Excellent point.
Okay. BJ, I'm gonna have you go in the last slot.
Okay.
So my biggest takeaway, thank you, Big C, was Buffalo. They were the first team in NFL history to have 7 or more touchdowns.
Absolutely.
0 picks.
Come on, man.
Zero turnovers. 0 punts. 0 field goals. 0 sacks allowed. They had a perfect offensive game. And you know what makes it more? They could have done that against Jacksonville, and I would have been impressed. But you know what makes it extra special? It was against Belichick.
Exactly.
Like, that Josh Allen over 300 yards, 5 touchdowns, only missed like 2 or 3 passes all game. It was cold. Buffalo cannot run the ball effectively. Their running backs both had over 5 yards a carry in this game. Like, their offense was rolling, and the defense wasn't too far behind. The defense did their thing. They pressured Mac Jones. They got 2 picks. And they held New England's strength is supposed to be their run game. They held both their runners under 4 yards a carry. Both runners only totaled like 56 yards a carry. I mean, 56 yards between the two. So I just that offensive game, which was done the first time in the history of the sport, that was the biggest takeaway for me. Go ahead, BJ.
So you are all correct in a way. Some of the biggest takeaways: Odell Beckham definitely put egg on our face. Good. Buffalo.
You feel my pain.
Buffalo was by far probably the best team of the whole weekend. And what you just reiterated. And Cincinnati was great, but they weren't that great because they settled for a lot of field goals. Watch that game. It was 2 touchdown, field goal. So yeah, they did their thing, but it wasn't as crisp and sharp as the Buffalo Bills. The biggest takeaway from this weekend has to do with the Buffalo Bills, and that is a topic we may have to revisit on this show.
No,
Belichick.
no.
Yes. Bill Belichick being the greatest coach ever and the GOAT talk, we got to revisit that because you can't be the GOAT and get beat down. 7 possessions.
Your quarterback is a rookie.
7.
No. We're not going to do that.
On defense. Yeah. I am going to outthink you. I'm going to make your quarterback work. I'm going to fool him in our disguises, and we're going to do this, and we're going to do that. He is going to make that quarterback work. It was 7 possessions, 7 touchdowns. How does that happen? That can't happen in a Bill Belichick regime. Not when you are considered a defensive guru, a defensive mind. It is becoming clearer and clearer that perhaps what they say is true. Brady made Belichick and not the other way around.
Wait, Belichick a special teams guy?
Big C gonna fight you on that until his last breath.
You absolutely right, and I might be taking that tonight.
What you say?
I said, you know, Big C gonna disagree with you on that.
So the biggest takeaway for me, Buffalo did a fantastic job. But there's no way, if I'm Bill Belichick and I got heart, I would have went out there and tackled somebody myself. There is no way you can't scheme up 7 possessions, 7 touchdowns. No way you can be GOAT status, and you did that, and you gave that up under your watch. No way. That's the biggest takeaway of the weekend.
Piggyback off what you're saying, Josh Allen has had Belichick's number over like the 4 of the last 5 games he's played against Belichick. He's done pretty good.
But not okay, win the game, I get it. 7 straight touchdowns.
Oh yeah, I agree. I agree with you.
Downs. You can't be a defensive guru and do that. The biggest takeaway: Bill Belichick is exposed. Y'all heard it here first.
I mean, but this isn't the first time his defense has had a horrible game in the playoffs.
Super Bowls.
I was about to say against the Eagles.
He's like, yo, what more I got to do, Bill? Get your defense together.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Facts.
Big C, you were going to say something.
Oh, yeah, he got a rebuttal.
Well, it's not going to be what I want to say. So I'm gonna leave that. We'll talk about the Tom Brady Belichick shit.
Yeah, we gonna save that for another podcast.
Yeah, absolutely, we'll do that. But my thing is, and I'm just gonna piggyback off of what Iliyaas said. Josh Allen has had this kid's number, man, and I just hate to say it, but also you got the rookie quarterback back there. And you're not giving the number one defense in the league any credit. You're not giving the number one defense any credit, B. You can't. You figure this one out.
I never talked about the offense of New England.
Yeah.
I'm talking about
DJ saying it should be a low scoring game.
It should be a lower scoring game. You can't give up 40 points.
But the offense, they didn't play good complementary football at all.
Thank you. If you're going 3-and-out constantly, and the defense is just like, hey man, y'all like you said, hey, y'all fucking
the defense never made a stop.
Give me a break.
Never made a stop. The defense never made a stop.
I mean, we probably gonna go while we piggybacking off of each other. We can go back and forth all day. But at the end of the day, complimentary football was not played.
The defense never made a stop. That's
right.
not complimentary.
The offense.
But if my offense is going 3-and-out.
No, I got you. The offenses go 3-and-out sometimes. That doesn't mean you.
Not all the time. Not all the time. Come on. You said sometimes to keep your. You said sometimes they went 3-0 all the time.
Who?
The Patriots offense. They didn't do nothing.
They what?
They didn't do anything. That game was over in the first quarter, man.
I'm not saying that I'm blaming a rookie quarterback and think that he was going to score all these points. My point is Bill Belichick is supposed to, I got to keep it low. My defense has to play well. We got to establish the run. We're going to make this a 17-14 type game.
Just like they did in that first game against Buffalo.
But you can't keep it low.
That first game, you can't do that.
You can't keep it low.
They didn't do it because that was the strategy. Run the ball, play great defense, and New England did that.
But that wasn't just some inclement weather. The whole that was an anomaly. That was an anomaly. And you even said that Josh Allen got their number. They done won 4 out of 5. And the only one that New England won was that when my man threw the ball for 3 times.
Yeah, well, I'm not.
It's an anomaly.
Last season they had freaking Jarrett Stidham at quarterback, so.
So here we go. So that's what the narrative is. That again, we can always bring up something to fit our narrative. You know what I mean?
I know.
One, you was just on Josh Allen saying that he won 4 times out of 5.
Yeah,
but now you're saying, right? But now you're backing it up, saying, well, they had Stidham last year.
I'm not backing nothing up. I'm saying the defense never made a stop. You can't just dismiss that the defense didn't make a stop at all. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
Who has the number one offense? Who has the number one offense in the league?
It ain't Buffalo.
One of the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Hey, I hope you break that finger one day. It's easy to have a number one offense when you're playing in the NFC East, man. All right, I hope both those fingers get broken one of those days.
Well, that's true.
But no, the offense, you got to be able to put at least give me 3 points, man. Give me something to play for. Give me some momentum, something.
I agree with you about the offense, but the defense didn't do anything. Is what we're saying.
Which is
that's the part that y'all just missing.
Yeah. Big C and froze on us.
There's been plenty of games where offenses have struggled, score 17, 20, 23, whatever, But the defense has done a little something to keep that team in the game. They didn't do anything. They let a team do something a team has never done in the history. That's all I'm saying.